Alright guys, this is Mike from the Myriad. Oh god. Alright, there I am. Yeah, after I was brutally pounded in the face for the last 10 seconds, I'm back. This is Myriad Podcast number 2. Today we're going to be talking to you about a couple different bands here. We're going to be bringing you the new Black Dahlia single entitled Into the Ever Black off of their new album entitled Ever Black, due out here in a couple months on Metal Blade. We'll bring you that single here. Also going to bring you a song by the band No Consequence. Their album is already out on Basic Records, entitled I.O. We're going to bring you a song called Enemy of Logic. Also going to show you a new song by the band Reign Supreme. This album just came out not too long ago on Media Scare. The album is called Sky Burial. And the song we're going to show you is called It's Been Like 1,000 Years. So let's get started today. I also have a quick question. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on it. Is music streaming services, what do you guys think as far as, replacing music collections or even, CD collections? What do you guys think about that? How it affects the music industry? How does it affect bands? How does it affect the way you look at music? I personally use Spotify now a lot. It has essentially replaced all of my music because, for one, Spotify is very effective at getting almost all the music that I want by the due date, the day it comes out. Second of all, I am able to listen to those albums. It's not like Pandora where it's just a radio. And that's kind of what I feel is like the downfall of Pandora, is that they only offer radio. You can't listen to albums physically. That's something I always like. I personally don't like a radio feel because I don't know what I'm listening to next. For example, I could be listening to, I could be putting in the Black Dahlia. Let's just say that, since we're talking about them today. I could put in the Black Dahlia Murder in Pandora. I'll hear the first Black Dahlia song, but after that, I won't have any idea what band they're gonna shoot at me. So that's kind of my take on that. I like Spotify. I know there are people who still like to hold on to physical copies of CDs. They still like to buy those. I used to be that way until a little bit ago. I had about 300 CDs and I sold them all. Just I'd like to hear what you guys think about that. Anyways, let's get going, guys. This morning, we're bringing you the new Black Dahlia Murder single entitled Into the Ever Black off of their new album, Ever Black. Let's go into that.
With all these wings, we're so loud.
Alright guys, that was the new Black Dahlia single titled Into the Ever Black from their next album, Ever Black, out soon on Metal Blade Records. Black Dahlia Murder I feel like has always been a band that's been pretty consistent in their music making. Over their, gosh, how many albums is it now? Five albums they've made. This will be their sixth album. They've always been, really consistent on each album, but not so consistent that you get sick of it, because they've got just tons of talent. These guys do. Their last album came out in 2011, Ritual. Definitely give that one a listen, as well as the album that came out before that, called Deflorate. That album is one of my personal favorites. I really enjoyed Deflorate. You definitely check that one out as well. So up next, we're going to be having a song from No Consequence entitled Enemy of Logic off of their album Io, which is out on Basic Records. and that was the song from the new No Consequence album titled I.O. The song is called Enemy of Logic. Check it out. It's out on Basic Records. It's got a little bit of a techie, progressive metal sound to it. There's definitely a riff in there that reminded me a lot of Within the Ruins, which, speaking of Within the Ruins, does anyone else think that they've kind of been regurgitating the same material over the past 3 releases? I mean, I know I've read some reviews that thought that their new album Elite was awesome. I also put up a review for it on the Myriad, the blog. Put up a review. I was a little indifferent about it. I was in the middle. It had some good parts, but it also just sounded very stale. And for